it's all good.
So can we take a step into the future?
Yes.
UAD2, is that out for laptop yet?
I was supposed to have my UAD Solo here for the show, and it never arrived. It was coming out from Germany because there's only one in the world that's actually working. Not working, and we've got a shipment coming. But yeah, that's the UAD2 Solo, and I was going to have it here to demonstrate it at the show, but it never arrived, which is the most unfortunate. But the UAD2 stuff is just going fantastically. It's probably our biggest selling item, I think, these days. And if you've ever used one, they are stunning. I've just started using them myself, which is not really good since I've been doing them for years, but I just loaded in the UAD2 to my HD system in the last 6 months or so, and I'm using it. It's just beautiful, just amazing. But it basically, just has all the old classic compressors and the Pultecs and the Fairchilds and Neve 1073s and, you name it.
What's the best example of a really good UAD2 plug-in compared with an original one?
In my studio, I have a pair of Pultec EQP 1As, which are worth more than all of my cars put together and doubled. And I can actually sort of A/B the two. And the plug-ins, actually, to me, I know this sounds really awful, but they are actually more usable. They do what an original Pultec does. And they almost, because it's so well calibrated, and the ones that they measured they brought up to being brand new, and the specification of them, they're not murky at all. And I use the Pultec with all the tone off, and just pass it through the plug-in Pultec, and it lines up all the harmonics just like you would not believe, because it's going through it's mimicking going through just transformers. And what it does, you wouldn't believe. It's like a whole lot of Skittles that just all fall into place, and it's like seeing a big image that's a little bit blurred, and it looks good, but it's a bit blurred, and then all of a sudden it's sharp, and it's just wonderful.
So these are coming in shortly?
Well, you can always get the Pultec, the UAD2's there, but you're going to get the same power as one of these, but in a little thing like that for your laptop. So, because a lot of people are mixing on powerful Mac laptops now, using that as their core computer.
Yep.
And, with an external whatever. I mean, I do a lot of stuff on my Mac. It's just amazing. You just carry this bloody studio around with you in a box.
And what's the hardware of the UA2 worth?
Well, yeah, I think it's like the Solo, which is the first one that's coming out, because that's the only one that's coming out. I think it's only a bit over $1,000. But I haven't actually I do have the price. I'll tell you because I should. About 6 o'clock this morning, working out a package for you guys.
Okay.
Yeah. I never got it finished because I was just checking out what we had in stock and what we paid.
But it sounds like you're looking after us.
Oh, certainly.
We go to work for you.
I just want to see the if we've got that in the UAD2 Solo.
So I can see the landed manufactured costs here, and he's really not putting a lot on there.
Not at all.
No.
We're looking at $875 full retail.
And that's got, if you were going to be, as you said, fortunate enough to be able to find an old Pultec comp, what are you looking at for something that is an original? If you're going to find an original.
Mine I could sell tomorrow for $7,000 to $8,000 each. $6,500 US.
Pretty decent value that you're getting in there, isn't it?
Yeah, and the Fairchild, we have got 2 Fairchilds for sale at the moment. They're both $32,000 US each. And the Fairchild in the UAD2 was, they measured a beautiful original Fairchild, and it's just uncannily the same. It takes up a lot of DSP power, I got to say, but it's bloody amazing. So yeah, it's great value. And people think, say $3,500 for the the UAD quad, but for what you're getting in there. If you go out and buy a pair of 1176s, a couple of LA2As, a couple of Pultecs, a couple of Pultec mid EQs, and a Fairchild, you're up for about $150,000.
But it looks more impressive in your rack than that.
Of course it does. Well, you've only got to go over and touch the knob, and it's all over.
You like to touch the knob, don't you?
I do. I'm just checking on that whether we do have Solo laptops. Sorry. Yeah, no, it is $875. I was right. Bloody hell, that's too cheap.
Yeah, it's the first time today too, probably.
I won't. And your price.
He's paying us for them.
Exactly.
That's the pricing. That's how good it is.
It is. It's just half a carton of beer.
Yeah, no good.
And I've actually also done a comparison. Now, I sent you this spreadsheet, didn't I?
Yeah, we haven't opened it though yet.
Why doesn't that surprise me? But I've done this, and even the ones that the punters don't pay GST on, I've done a very critical analysis here. And if we look at something like the headphones, the extreme oscillation headphones, where are they? EX25, EX29, the EX29, it costs $200 for someone to bring a pair out. Our street price, as you would know, I mean, you probably able to sell them for what, $155, 150 bucks? $50 less than what they can bring one in for.
Yeah. You can't compare. Buy Australian.
Buy Australian.
Buy through the proper channels. We'll look after you. We'll all look after you.
Even an RNC, and I was going to sort of do you a little thing of RNCs because they are fantastic. And FMR. Where's FMR, mate? Oh, here it is.
My wife's got an RNC.
Has she?
Yeah, it's not a compressor though.
I'm going red. Not from embarrassment. Now, an RNC, a punter cannot bring one in for less than, and I actually put in an order at Sweetwater to see how much it was going to cost me. And I got my wife to email them, and they were very helpful, but it was going to cost us $350 to $340 Australian to get one posted over. Our price for an RNC, street price, what you can sell one for, happily, and we all make a couple of bob. Gotta find it now. Bloody hell. Is, we're looking for FMR, aren't we? An RNC 173, our full price is $384 with GST. Street price is around about $320. So you can't argue with that.
How do we do it?
Because we're just good guys.
Yeah.